The permanence and longevity of your prints is really important because it determines how your prints will hold up over the course of time. And whether you're preserving family memories or travel images or even limited edition fine art prints, knowing they will look the same without any degradation whatsoever, 100, 150, even 200 years from now, is something that is really worth caring about. Canson Infinity cares about that as well, and their papers achieve some of the highest longevity ratings on the Wilhelm Research website, some as long as 200 plus years under ideal conditions. Now, longevity is affected by multiple factors, but the most important ones are the paper that you use, the inks used, and environmental conditions. So let's look at each of those. The first and most important is probably ink. Use only original manufacturer archival ink from Epson or Canon, and those are the only ones that are going to give you the best longevity ratings and performance out of the printer. The use of OBAs will limit the longevity of your prints. OBAs, otherwise known as optical brightening agents, are used by many manufacturers in their paper to increase the overall brightness of a paper. And if you have a whiter paper, then it increases the contrast as well. The problem with OBAs is that they fade over time, so they'll change the appearance of the print unevenly, which is never a good thing. Canson doesn't use any OBAs in their fine art papers, so you can rest assured that there will not be any degradation over time. Now, the only exception to this are RC-coated papers, such as Baryta Photographique, where the coating itself is based on barium sulfate, which has optical brighteners inherent in it. It's a part of the look and feel of Baryta papers, and it's been used traditionally for many years, and so it's accepted by printmakers. But otherwise, Canson papers are OBA free. UV light, so any light from the sun, is a deterrent to longevity. And finally, ozone and other pollutants. Ozone is one of the major factors in print degradation, and so it's present in both outdoor and indoor air pollution. So now that we know what affects permanence, here are a few ways you can protect your prints and ensure the best longevity. So first, use acid-free archival materials when matting and framing your prints. Wear gloves when you're handling your prints so you don't get skin oils on your prints. When framing your prints, use UV glass or acrylic, and again, that'll protect from ultraviolet light. Store your prints in dry, cool places and use archival boxes like Canson's portfolio boxes, for example. So taking these protective steps can protect your prints from any noticeable deterioration for many generations to come. Now, a great place to find out more about longevity ratings is the Wilhelm Research website, which I mentioned before. And there you can find downloadable reports for all of Canson's papers used with Epson and Canon printers. And these reports contain the results of their accelerated tests, and these are valuable so you feel confident about the longevity of your prints, whether you're making them for yourself or selling your work in a gallery.